Imagine this. You wake up one morning, check the news, and see the headline. The world's biggest ever Bitcoin seizure. 61,000 Bitcoin. Worth more than £5 billion. That's about $6.7 billion. And at the center of it all, a woman named Zhimin Qian. Now, who is she? Well, Zhimin Qian, also known as Yadi Zhang, is a 47-year-old Chinese woman who just pleaded guilty in a London court. She wasn't just caught with a little bit of stolen money. She was the mastermind of a massive scam in China, one that cheated more than 128,000 people. From 2014 to 2017, she built an empire of lies. She convinced everyday people, business professionals, even bank employees, to hand over their life savings. Some victims gave hundreds of thousands of yuan, others gave tens of millions. Most of them were between 50 and 75 years old, people who thought they were securing their future. But instead, they were handing it all to a woman who would soon be called the goddess of wealth. Now here's the twist. Qian didn't just steal money. She converted it into Bitcoin. Back then, cryptocurrency was still climbing, still mysterious, and perfect for hiding dirty money. By storing everything in Bitcoin, she thought she had built the perfect shield. But justice has a long memory. The Metropolitan Police in the UK got a tip-off. A strange transfer of criminal assets sparked their interest. That one small lead grew into a 7-year investigation. Multiple countries got involved. Detectives worked across borders, chasing the trail of stolen crypto. And Qian, she tried to disappear. She fled China using fake documents. She entered the UK, thinking she could outsmart everyone. She even tried to launder her fortune by buying property in London. But no matter how far she ran, the law was always just a step behind. Finally, she was arrested. And when police looked into her accounts, they found something staggering. 61,000 Bitcoin. Locked away, waiting. It is believed to be the single largest crypto seizure in the entire world. But Qian wasn't alone. She had help. One of her key partners was a woman named Jian Wen, a 44-year-old who, just a few years earlier, had been working in a takeaway restaurant. With Qian's stolen riches, Wen's life changed overnight. She went from living above a restaurant to a multi-million-pound rented mansion in North London. She bought luxury cars. She snapped up 2 properties in Dubai worth £500,000. She even flaunted her wealth as if it would last forever. But it didn't. Wen was caught, tried, and sentenced to 6 years and 8 months in prison. And the police seized more than £300 million worth of Bitcoin from her alone. This whole case shows us something bigger than one woman, or even one scam. It shows how criminals around the world are using cryptocurrency to hide their crimes. As Robin Weil, a top prosecutor, said, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are increasingly being used by organized criminals to disguise and transfer assets so that fraudsters may enjoy the benefits of their criminal conduct. Think about that. For every fraud we hear about, there may be dozens more happening silently in the shadows of crypto. Today, Zhimin Qian is sitting in custody. Her sentencing hasn't been fixed yet, but she's no longer free. After years of running, years of pretending to be untouchable, her empire has crumbled. So, what's the lesson here? It's simple. Greed can build empires, but it can also destroy them. A lie may last for a season, but the truth always catches up. And no matter how clever the scheme, justice moves steadily, patiently, until the guilty are caught. So the next time you hear promises of quick riches, of guaranteed wealth, of schemes that sound too good to be true, remember this story. Remember the so-called goddess of wealth. And remember how it all ended. Because real wealth isn't built on lies. It's built on honesty, patience, and trust. And in the end, that's the only kind of wealth that truly lasts. This incredible story reminds us that greed can build empires, but honesty and truth are the only foundations for lasting wealth. Don't fall for schemes that sound too good to be true. If you found this deep dive into the world of crypto crime fascinating, make sure to subscribe to Unreal Headlines for more untold stories and shocking investigations.